We about ready?
Yeah.
You already started?
I was just trying to adjust it. It kind of just started on its own.
I don't think it started. Oh, it has. I'm Dave. That's Benjamin.
Papa Davey. Davey. Rat's laughing.
I still don't like rat the laughing. You got food on your lip. Good man. Okay, what are we talking about today?
Let's talk about the lore in Wash Away the Troubles. And Wash Away Troubles.
Okay. Remind me about what wash away troubles are.
It's a team of people who take on covert ops missions.
Oh, okay.
It's the same in like Pokemon. They're a lot younger than most people would be in those operations.
Okay, and who are they? Who remembers?
Okay. Hey, I got the idea for a big team from the story of The Hobbit. But I also got the ideas from the names from things like The Boys and The Crow, where a lot of the characters don't seem to have that threatening of names.
Okay. So, what? Again, who are they? And
Okay. Target. Calculate. Sharpie. Blunty. Hammerhair.
Remember these guys?
Yeah. Don't break.
Who's the leader of the team?
Nobody. Target.
Target. What's Target's powers?
It's super strength and reflexes.
Oh, okay.
It's like Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man. He's super strong and instead of having spider sense like other Spider-Man do he has enhanced reflexes and such.
Oh, okay. So what about Don't Break?
He's basically like Doomsday's power.
Regeneration?
And becomes stronger each time. And you can't break him the same way twice. He just gets back up.
Okay. And then the other guys?
Sharpie can spawn swords.
Right.
Blunty, he spawns things like bats and such.
Okay.
Let's calculate. He essentially works as Team's Batman, and his power isn't combat based. He basically think up to the degree of AI.
But he's a planner, strategist.
Yeah. He also still makes a lot of their gadgets. He also tends to add and problems and limits with them to make sure, or in case someone tries to steal their stuff, they have a way to fight back. Like his gravitational three-dimensional maneuvering device. In order for it to work properly, you need to be launched in the air, which is why he has a gravity gun. In the design of a sawed-off shotgun.
Okay.
Which in itself is a very powerful gun capable of launching in someone when several feet in the air. And also could kill a person in one shot. Just a giant hole through them. He also would use things like a pistol, those revolvers, and easy to conceal little weaponry like other kinds of guns and knives. He does occasionally use bigger guns like rifles and such, but those are more in extreme scenarios. Those nobody's essentially the copycat out of the group, capable of copying one's movements and actions to impressive degrees.
Okay.
Yes. Sad part is, even if he does mimic the techniques and such perfectly, there's limited to his own physical ability. And to be fair, he is quite the hard hitter, despite his diminutive height of 4'11".
Okay.
And his thing for hobbit shoes.
That's weird.
And there has been a comment stating that with those shoes off, they've noticed that he has enough hair on his feet to be an actual hobbit.
That's mean.
And he actually does agree with that. His feet are very hairy.
Okay.
Then Hammerhair. He's essentially the cyborg, dirty fire guy. Due to a previous mission, this is before Target joined the team, Eam caused him to lose around Dawn. This by the
Okay.
destroyed. It caused for or cybernetic enhancement and such. Which, to be fair, there are impressive. They also have some nifty gadgets in them too, who are like blades and such, to help with other things. There's also rocket arm and grappling in hand. And if you're curious, it's designed to be very similar to an actual arm on this one. Synthetic muscles, skin, and other things. It's easy to point out as despite the efforts, it's still artificial.
Right.
The main reason why it was mostly that arm mostly artificial is because, well, the other one was completely gone, and his other one looks very much normal. Most by having a fair share of air cybernetic being plant because there's still enough of stuff there to use to make it look real.
Okay.
Well, there are other ones such as Fat Boy. He's the explosive demolition guy. You get the Fat Boy, right? Because one, he is fat, and two, they make sure the two hydrogen bombs that were knocked on Japan. Little Boy and Fat Man. And okay. Those will basically be more senior-based characters. But on to the two
You need
rookies.
to clean your glasses. I don't even know how you can see out of those.
I can see perfectly fine.
Let me have your glasses.
Okay, there'll be Illusion Girl.
Okay.
And then the character is essentially the donut of the group. Like from Red vs. Blue.
Donut?
Yeah.
What's that
Remember,
crap?
he's the pink guy. Or
No,
lightest
I
red.
never really watched a whole lot of Red versus Blue. I just know of its existence.
Yeah, you watched a few back when you were in the Navy, Dad.
Nope.
You didn't like it for its swearing.
It didn't have it when I was in the Navy. I watched it when we lived in Knoxville. One place that I worked at while we lived there. Let's see. Now see how well you can see. Much better?
Yeah.
We got to keep them clean, big guy. Because you can't hardly see through them.
I actually can see perfectly fine through them normally.
I don't know how. That was just awful. But okay.
It's
go
just
on.
a bit of dust. It's
A
fine.
bit. Okay. Fine. Go on with what you were saying.
Okay, this guy's called Thrower.
Why?
I thought it'd be cool.
What does he throw?
Simple. Fat Boy, he puts explosive charges in things, he throws them.
Oh.
He can also move up to supersonic speeds. That's basically his power.
No. Okay. So he's a speedster.
He mostly relies on boxing.
Okay. That's fine.
He's more as the characters like the gag, like in a lot of things with his rather feminine appearance. Not entirely his fault. Being the fact his mom really wanted a girl. And the youngest, 12 brothers.
Holy crap. Yeah. Okay.
He also is known for being the second youngest next to Illusion Girl.
Mm-hmm.
And also so more eccentric. And it's kind of in denial of the fact he's the guy how he was dressed in pink. He's saying this
Wow.
lightish red.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a reference to Donut.
Okay.
Who, despite everything, was a very good character and a very fun gag.
Okay.
Act throughout his entire series.
Okay.
He's also isn't that bad as a marksman. And being able to knock someone's gun in the hand with ease. And not just with guns, he can also throw stuff really good like that too.
Okay.
Or like a pebble. Like this. Guy aiming a gun to kill a guy. I think he's like 7.2 feet away, and he has a little pebble.
Okay.
Well, gun knocked out, and guy's hand and busted. Stitched with ease.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Sounds good.
So I think we have extra time. It's only been like 11 minutes.
No, go ahead.
And to be fair,
Yeah.
a lot of the characters, there's a very good company. But to talk about some of the previous characters, like their first leader before Target,
Mm-hmm. She's in a coma, isn't she?
no, that's Strong Girl who's in a coma.
Oh, okay.
But this is when they were starting out, Most of what they were doing was fighting aliens. And keeping tabs on other heroes was to make sure they're not breaking laws or anything.
Okay.
Or doing anything, bad.
Okay.
Keep things in check. Which is very common. And the original leader will be Alpha Lady. Who
What
had
happened to her?
She died.
Okay. How did she die? Because you've never explained that.
It was a giant battle, remember?
A giant battle, but
Between enemies.
what
He says
caused
it's-
the group to
it's
split up after she died?
The leader was gone. And none of them,
None of them felt they were good enough to be the leader?
yeah, and after all that, they need recuperation to heal.
No,
Because
I
a lot of
can
them
see that.
did get badly injured.
Okay. Who were they fighting?
Aliens. Aliens. Corrupt heroes. Those. Well, a lot of bad
Bad guys.
stuff. Yeah, the bad guys.
Okay. Cool.
Guys. And Alpha Lady has quite the complex story, despite the fact she's dead.
You might want to look up Strike Force Morituri.
But Strike Force Morituri.
It's either Morituri or Moritari. It is about people that get enhanced by the government because they have an alien invasion going on, and the enhanced people go and fight these aliens. But their problem is that after 1 year, the enhancement causes them to explode.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, to be
So-
fair, let's call it the exploding thing. Yeah. Alpha Lady's powers evolved out of super strength, speed, and laser eyes.
Okay, so like Supergirl.
Yeah, except an important detail, she can't fly.
Oh, well, yeah, I can see that. But that's still cool. Okay, but she died in combat.
Yeah.
And,
At KIA, to be exact. Killed in
and
action.
yeah, I know what that means, Benjamin.
I know, I just mean clear for the audience.
Okay. So, is that thing leaning down?
I don't know, I never can seem to get the camera at the right angle all the time.
That's no problem. Anyway, so the group disbanded because of that, and then Target came back and is putting them back together.
To be fair, their Target
Well, he's a new one.
Target heard about these guys and knew they can help save
So
the world, because he states, despite the whole battle thing being over,
Mm-hmm.
bad things are still happening. There are criminals at large.
Probably aliens still out there, too.
Aliens are impossible aliens lying under everyone's noses.
So you still got work to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
understandable.
He points out that they could already know what he called them all there.
Mm-hmm.
you're saying that that he's calling them back into duty, especially ever since the terror errors they faced, and knows for a fact many of them are lost and scared. Here's but things. Look around.
Whoa,
Bad
hey.
things. Sorry. Bad things are still happening. Someone needs to do something. We need to do something.
Okay.
I know for a fact many of us might never recover from the trauma we faced. But what we can do is keep moving forward. Alpha Lady would want that.
No problem.
Mhm.
So now they all work for the government then, right?
Yeah.
And they're primarily a secret organization?
Yeah, Black Ops teams.
Okay.
Teams are not that uncommon.
So they're not trying to make a whole big scene on anything. They want to take bad guys out quietly
Yeah.
if they can.
Most missions is to capture and or terminate them.
Yeah, I'd see where you'd have to do that.
Because many of them are pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, also somebody who's high powered who refuses to control themselves and live within the boundaries of the law is a pretty dangerous character to have around.
Yeah, that would be the guys like the Crazed Bear.
Mm.
Yeah, Target took care of him. Mostly. The guy's back behind bars, but that doesn't mean people wouldn't want his help. Because you have to keep in
Does it
mind.
mean that he can't escape at some point?
Yeah,
And
but there are things like underground fire rings for the extremely wealthy people. It's mostly that special stuff that sells disputes and business issues. And the bets are so high of money.
Mhm.
I mean, you do not want to screw it up. The guys who are working in it are paid fairly well. Guys like John Bones, the Crazed Bear, as I recall. Well, is extremely dangerous. Is 24/7. His wins would be about 160 with 6 losses. So it's twice for most of it because he didn't show up.
Mhm.
Once because,
Target took him down.
yeah, 3 times because his thing was canceled. So last minute.
Okay. Well, I think that's enough for today. I think we've gone over plenty.
Right.
All right.
And here's the last minute thing, he surrendered because he got bored in the fight.
That's really weird. Okay.
You expect criminals like him to make sense. His record is, if you look at it carefully, most of what you'll find is his offenses involve sexual-based crimes,
Ooh.
murders, there's racist scams, and his interrogations are revealed he has a lot of stupid movie ideas. He has nothing really helpful
Okay.
from what he does. He's
So
just a
that'll be
naturally
good for
horrible
today.
person.